An interesting chat developed on the page based on a headline that Catholics believe they must drink blood to maintain eternal life, which is actually referenced in the scriptures, believe it or not. And this is down to the Catholic Mass, where they tell you you are drinking the blood and eating the flesh of Christ. And people dismiss it as not literal, but do it anyway. Why? Because it appears any official man or woman must always be right in what they are telling you. The same applies to the cops, the doctors, the nurse, or politicians. We have this mind-wiped thinking that they know best for us. And yet when you ask them questions, they don't have a clue about their own jobs, never mind anybody else's. Go and ask a doctor or a nurse what's in the vaccine. Puzzled looks will ensue. The reality is no, they don't know what is best for us, because if they did, this world would have been ran much better than it has, clearly. So the Catholic will cite that those words are being taken too literally by critiques of the Church, and it's a valid debate that they put forth. And some would go further and say that the Church would never do that. They are the messengers of God. But anyone can put a cloak on and wear a fish hat. That does not mean to say that they are messengers of God. You just assumed they were. Assumption's not truth or fact. Where are their credentials or proof that they are men or messengers of God? There is none, is why. But nobody or too few asks these questions, and that is how they get away with it. The real issue with these words, whilst not literal, the real issue is memetics and implied consent, because those words are a spell cast. Like most of the scriptures are, they're all spell casts. Why would a so-called holy book contain such words to begin with? Is that being holy? Talking about vampirism? Then you throw in death, rape, incest, fear, plagues, pestilence, slaughter, and it looks more like a Hollywood movie script to me. The Holy Book may be the correct term, as once people ask critical questions of it, the whole narrative falls apart like a Swiss cheese book.